Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Karen and I'm the Humane Educator at the Animal Welfare League of Arlington. This is my dog Daphne, and today we're gonna learn all about food enrichment and how to make pet popsicles. So let's first learn about what food enrichment is.
So let's learn about food enrichment and pet popsicles. So first and foremost, what is enrichment and food enrichment? Enrichment itself is a fun way to allow animals to demonstrate their species typical behavior. This can include sniffing for dogs, pouncing for cats, chewing for small animals. It gives them an opportunity to exercise control or choice over their environment and enhances their well-being. So specifically, food enrichment is something that incorporates food and accomplishes the goal of enrichment. So it can be something that incorporates food and encourages sniffing. It can be something that has food in it that encourages pouncing, all that stuff. So at the AWLA and at home, food enrichment is very, very beneficial for the animals. It lowers aggression, it reduces stress, it brings out their personality. Especially in the shelter where an animal might be scared, having that food and all that stuff in a fun little way might bring out that and might relax them and bring out their true personalities. It's also a great way to bond with your animal. Even if you're just giving them treats, both in the shelter or when you're at home, it's a great way to form a bond with your animal. Exercise, mental stimulation, and it's just a ton of fun. So where we use food enrichment is all over the AWLA. So we have Kongs and some fun toys filled with peanut butter. In the dog area, when viewers can come, when guests can come see their pets to view, they can throw in kibble for the animals to be like, oh, you're a new guest and I get food, that's great. We have snuffle mats, and then we have these fun puzzle feeders that cats can use. Every single animal gets a puzzle feeder. It's pretty cool. Eventually. So we got puzzle feeders like this where they have to scoop out the kibble, or it might be a maze, and all that other fun stuff. So today we are going to learn about Neapolitan pet popsicles. So the ingredients you will need is 2 yellow bananas, 1 seedless watermelon, your pet's preferred kibble pellets and or special treats. Then for cooking utensils, you'll need a ice tray, a large bowl, a knife, a fork, a spoon, and of course a freezer to make the popsicles. Before we dive into creating these popsicles, I just want you guys to know that this recipe is good for all dog, cats, and small animals, especially like rabbits and guinea pigs and rats and stuff. But we advise that you only give about 1 at a time and spread it out over a couple of days, as it can be high in sugar, which the animals don't need in their diet every day in a high amount. So this is a good treat for a hot summer day. So here's the steps, but we are going to go back to our kitchen and learn how to make it with Chef Karen.
All right, welcome back. So we are going to learn how to make the Neapolitan popsicles for our pets. So ready, Daphne? We're going to start. So the first thing that I want you guys to grab is your bowl, a banana, and our fork. So what we're going to do is start by peeling our banana and tossing it into our bowl. In it goes. And now what we're going to use is our fork, and we are going to mash it up into a nice pulp. So all you're going to do is press down on the banana with your fork until it's a nice pulp, and then you can stir it a few times. That helps it loosen up into a nice mash that will go into our tray. So once it's nice and nice mash, what we're going to do is put it as our first layer in our Neapolitan pet popsicles, and it's going to act kind of like the vanilla flavor in a real Neapolitan. So let's distribute that into our ice tray as our first layer. All right, so once you have that all in, the next thing you should do is rinse out your bowl and come back, and what we're going to do is second layer our pet popsicles with kibble or treats of your favorite, of your pet's favorite, whether that is vegetables for your little rabbit or cat treats for your cat. My dog specifically loves these, so we are going to make these, and then also make some for our shelter pets too. All right, and the best thing that you can do is once you sprinkle them on, push them in a little bit so they stay on that middle layer. So this kind of like looks like chocolate in the Neapolitan, which is fun. So once you have that all in, our last layer that we are going to add is watermelon. So with an adult, cut up the watermelon, and then what you're going to do is once they're in slices, we are going to take off that rind because the rind doesn't offer any nutrients to a pet. So we're going to take that all off and then cut it into cubes. So once you have the cubes again, what we'll do is then with your rinsed out bowl, you're gonna put the watermelon cubes into your bowl. And again, using that fork, we are gonna mash it up into a nice layer. The watermelon's a little bit easier to mash than the banana and also it provides a lot of juices, which is really good. Another good thing to note is make sure that you have a seedless watermelon. The seeds can be kind of bad for some of the animals, so we wanna make sure that they are seedless. So once you have a nice mash that also has a lot of liquid, we are going to put that as our final layer of our Neapolitan Pet Popsicles. So again, you are just going to layer it on top of your 2 layers right now, and then add the juices. Don't be afraid. Don't drain out the juices. Definitely include them into your Pet Popsicles. And once we have all 3 layers in, it should look like a nice little Neapolitan Pet Popsicle as we have here. All you're going to do is put your ice tray into the freezer for roughly 5 to 6 hours, let it freeze, and then you have a wonderful treat for your pet. So let's go test it out on one of our pets at the shelter. So let's go check it out. And she's gonna be our testy for our Neapolitan popsicles. As you can see, she loves them. So they will be a hit for you and your pets too. So we have them for small animals, big dogs, little dogs, and cats. So they're good for everyone. So have fun making them, guys.